dangerous.
I don't know.
Hi, welcome to Morgan Through a Lens. I'm Morgan. In today's video, I have my 4 and 5 week updates for you guys. I also leave the house for the first time, which is really exciting. And I also get to see Lady, who is the horse that I was riding in my accident. And yeah, she basically reacted exactly as I was anticipating. I also had my 6-week follow-up appointment and x-rays, which I will get into at the end of this video. As usual, I started this video with my updates about my recovery, so if you guys are not interested in seeing that, I will put timestamps in the description for all the vlog parts of the video. All right, let's get into it. Today is about 4.5 weeks since the day of my accident. Today is May 12th. I'm feeling a lot better, mentally, physically, mostly. I just feel like I've made so much progress and I'm so proud of myself for how far I've come, especially considering what people told me I would do. I have my walker here. Can you see it? It also doubles as a table when I need to use a table on the go. And the most exciting thing, no more hospital bed. Look. Oh my gosh. We still haven't put the couch back here because I still need to have more movement or more space to move around the house because I'm using a walker, but yeah, that's really exciting. So I've been walking for about almost a week now, just under a week. It's so crazy. I feel so much more mobile. I have so much more, I don't know, it's just been good. So, oh yeah, so I've been walking. Was that what I was talking about? Feeling super strong, super confident, really sore. Walking is exhausting, even just walking around the house. I'm still supposed to be majority in bed rest, but my doctor and physical therapist both agreed that I should let my body guide me, let the pain guide me. If I'm in pain, stop walking. If I'm not in pain, I can keep trying a little bit. But because of that, 2 days ago, my physical therapist told me to stop taking my daytime pain meds because it's really hard to track if you're in pain or not when you have pain meds masking your pain. So yesterday was my first day not taking pain meds, and the whole day I felt fine until around 4 o'clock I felt in a bit of pain, like quite a bit of pain, like 5 out of 10, I'd say. So I had to lay down and didn't really do much movement the rest of the day. Today, the pain started a bit earlier, but it wasn't as bad, maybe 4 out of 10. I managed to do some of my physical therapy exercises this afternoon. That was a bit painful. I'm trying not to push myself to do anything that my body's not ready to do, but I also do want to, challenge myself and make sure that I'm reaching my full potential. So it's definitely a balancing act. I'm sleeping in my bed. I was gonna say the big bed, but my bed. I'm so happy. That was also a huge game changer, just not feeling like I'm a patient anymore. The first time I got out of the hospital bed and walked away and then walked back towards the hospital bed, just seeing what it looked like and seeing what my mom and Alex saw every morning when they walked towards my hospital bed, just looking like a patient and looking really sick. And I'm really glad I don't feel like that anymore. I'm able to bathe myself. Someone still has to be in the shower with me or like holding my hand through the shower with me so I don't fall, but I have a lot more of that back. Not having to use a diaper anymore. I feel like a new woman. So my mom left on Sunday. She left after I'd been walking, I think like 2 days, so she felt a lot more confident leaving at that point because she had seen how much progress I was making. And yeah, so I forgot what I was gonna say. My carer came over on Monday, but I just feel like I don't need a carer anymore. I'm so much more mobile, so much more independent now. I can do pretty much anything that I need to do during the day except bathe, which I don't need to bathe during the day. I can do that when Alex gets home at night. And my neighbor works from home, who's like literally I can see her house through the window. My other neighbor just further down the street also works from home. So if I needed anything I could call, there's like 5 people I could call that would be here in an instant. So yeah, I just felt like I didn't need a carer anymore. So today's my first day home alone, completely by myself with nobody. I did have a little bit of a freak out last night because I knew this would happen. When I started walking, it's hard. It's hard to walk, it's slow, it's a bit painful. And at first I was just so happy to be walking. It didn't bother me that I was slow and had to use a walker and didn't have as much mobility as I did before the accident, obviously. But I knew that over time I would stop being grateful and start being more frustrated. And that definitely happened last night. I was just frustrated with the pain I was in, frustrated that I didn't have full mobility yet, which is so silly. Like, it's only been a few days since I even got out of bed, and to expect that I would have full mobility again is just ridiculous. But it just hit me, and I was a little bit emotional, but I'm feeling better. My sleep has been horrible. I sleep in until 9 or 10 every morning, even if I go to bed before midnight. I think my body's just exhausted, A, from rebuilding bone, and B, just exhausted because walking is so exhausting nowadays. Hi, today is my 5-week update. It's been 5 weeks and 2 days since my accident. Today is May 16th, I believe. I left the house for the first time yesterday. It was my first time leaving basically the inside of this house. The furthest I'd gone out was 2 steps out the back door. Yeah, so the furthest I'd gone out was there. And I went fully out into the car. We went to Alex's cousin's house to play with some puppies, which is a pretty valid reason to leave the house. I'm leaving the house for the first time in 5 weeks. Wait, here's my outfit. This is also my first time wearing a bra in 5 weeks. I did put on pants yesterday though, so that's now a first. And we're off.
Onward.
Onward and outward. I brought my pain meds just in case. So we're really zooming along. This is my first time leaving the front door. I don't know if I can make it on the rocks though. I'm getting ready to get in the car. My walker goes first. I don't know, but don't break it.
It goes flat.
Still not the most portable thing, hey? I'm in the car. It smells kind of weird in here, huh?
Well, I'm having trouble sleeping and I'm stuck on my side, 'cause I haven't figured out this faith of mine. But the problem isn't sitting on a wooden pew. It's the digging through the dark parts we've been through. So be still, you don't always have to have an answer. Be still, you'll be fine with a little bit of doubt. So be still, you don't always have to have an answer. Well, I'm figuring out, you don't always have to figure it out.
Other updates, it is 5 days until my follow-up appointment, and then I think after that I'm done and good to do. I don't know what happens after that. I'll let you know. I feel like there haven't been as many updates lately because I've just been making a lot of progress and just walking on my walker, and now that I'm out of bed, I think life is relatively back to normal. Okay, I'll give you a quick tour of my walker. I can get up pretty easily on my own also, which is crazy. When I first started using the walker, I was really, really slow at it, but now I've gotten quite quick. Just do a little circle for you. I also do a lot of physical therapy exercises with my walker, so I put a band around my ankles and I do this and calf raises, and I've started doing some squats, but that's really challenging, so I'm not going to do that for you now. One of the main reasons I'm using a walker is, one, because of pain, but also because I have a really bad limp if I don't use the walker. I've tried a few times, like if I'm standing here and I just need to grab something that's right there, I have on occasion taken a couple steps over to grab something, but I have a really bad limp and it's kind of painful to do that. So aside from the pain, it's apparently really easy for humans to develop a limp. So that's why I use the walker, because I don't want to have a limp the rest of my last update. I'm gonna push this away. On Friday, so 2 days ago, I got crutches. So this is the next step in my walking journey. I will soon move from walker to crutches, but for now, I just use the crutches as exercise. So like 5 or 10 minutes a day, I practice on the crutches, walking. So in the next week or so, I will slowly start transitioning to full-time crutches, but for now I'm still on the walker. But I will show you how I use the crutches. Okay. So the way my physical therapist taught me is I'm using them not as like a traditional crutch. Well, maybe this is how people use them, but so opposite foot to opposite crutch, and the crutch is supposed to land before the foot to support the foot. So crutch, foot, crutch, foot. And yeah, all right. That is my 5-week update. I'm going on my first walk today around the farm. I'm really excited because we're gonna go see the horses and we're gonna go see Lady, who I was riding when the accident happened. And I like to think that she'll recognize me and get excited to see me, but as I was telling Alex, I think more likely she will look at me and think, damn, that is alive, because I think she tried to kill me. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, let's just go and see. Don't do that. That hurt.
Waiting in line, I was facing forward. No reason to think it was the day that I'd find you. Feet tapping in time, turn my head sideways. Missing your eyes as you had just walked out of view. Wandering lost, searching for your likeness, or maybe a look-alike with glimmers of your soul. What is the cost of chasing after true love with only a
This is what I envisioned she thinking, damn, that was alive.
Have we seen a little?
Lady knows what she did, and that's why she's giving me her butt. Because she's like, you know when a toddler does something bad and then they feel bad about it, so they ignore you? That's what I'm envisioning is happening right now.
Had we made a little bit of time to test our fate back then? Think we would have been something had we been a little more patient with it. We could be foolish, I'd be a fool for you. Tracing my steps, looking for a way back. All of my ghost walking in step is
Let me know if that guy starts eating my hair.
I was a dick, searching for an exit, avoiding the person I became when I found you. Have we seen a little of this spark when we were young and dumb? Think we could have been something had we seen a little of the love we longed for. We could be time to test our fate back then. Think we would have been something had we been a little more patient with it. We could be foolish, I'd be a fool for you.
my 6-week follow-up appointment, I really naively thought that the doctor was gonna tell me that everything was healed and I could just go back to normal. That did not happen. I got some x-rays done and there was still a very significant gap between the bone, a gap large enough that I was honestly shocked I was allowed to walk on it. The doctor said he saw some regrowth. I did not see that, but I am not the professional. Even though there was still a gap, the doctor said everything was healing correctly and the way it was supposed to. I still had to use my walker and my crutches and I couldn't push myself too much, but yeah, apparently everything is healing correctly. This week I also went off all of my pain medications. I'd actually been taking codeine every single night for the whole 6 weeks of my recovery up until this point. So I started to go off of it and it was really challenging. Honestly, it was probably one of the more challenging parts of my recovery. I didn't go a lot into it in this video, but I did talk about it on my blog. I addressed the reasons why I weaned off the medication, how I did it, the withdrawal symptoms I had, and overall just how I was feeling throughout the process. So if you guys are interested in reading more about that, you can check out my blog post linked below. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video about my recovery. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments and I will do my best to answer them. If you guys want to see updates in real time, definitely check out my Instagram. You can also check out my blog, morganthroughlens.com, for more detailed updates. Check out my TikTok, my other social media. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. I will see you next week. Bye.
Whoa, oh, oh, oh. Whoa, oh, 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 oh.